I'm going to show you something nobody on YouTube is talking about. Everyone keeps telling you to use Bollinger Band, MACD, stochastic, parabolic, SAR, but almost all of them are teaching you the wrong way. Because the truth is, the real edge doesn't come from indicator itself. It comes from the moment the indicators all line up together. When you see the setup I'm about to show you, you're gonna understand why most traders lose. Watch this carefully because you're about to learn the setup that flipped everything for me. The first indicator is gonna be MAC for me, right? You guys already know I love this indicator very much. This indicator is one of the best indicator ever used. Because I will explain the reasons for each indicator. Because each indicator have their own specific edge in the market. See what I'm saying? So therefore, I will explain all of. I will ensure that you guys understand the reason why I use them. All right. I'm just going to stick the lines. I'm not changing any color here. Um, Next indicator is gonna be parabolic. Right. Settings for this is gonna be 26. This is 21. For color, I'm gonna choose no pixel. Right. For the final indicator, we're gonna use Bollinger Bands. This is be so unique, guys. You're gonna love this strategy. I'm being honest. You're gonna love this. Cheers. Right. This one, I'm just gonna stick the line for that one. Bottom right here, change white, then the green, gonna be like that. So for this, save. Right. If you guys pay attention very clearly right here, you notice that I entered my trade immediately as the candle closed. This is a very big thing why many traders lose trades, right? Because think about this for a second. If you enter a trade, right, randomly right here, randomly here, and then you win it, but then you go on a next pair and you take the same trade, you might lose it and wonder why. The reason for that is you took a risky trade or a bad trade and you somehow win it, and you think that the strategy is working when it's actually you took a bad trade and you have a lucky win. And you guys have to learn how to differentiate this. The better your entry can be in binary option increases the probability of you winning. Now these trades are losing trade for me, no problem. Let's find a next trade. Now this is the, I'm not gonna lie. I spitefully took this trade to show you guys something. Okay? You see how I entered right here? It was a bad entry. To be honest, I was trying to enter at the open, but I don't know if this ever happened to you. Comment in the comment section if this ever happened. When you're trying to enter a trade, the price jumps in your direction immediately and you ended up with a bad entry. If this has happened to you, comment it down below and let me know how you were feeling and your experience after that. Because what happened is when some people lose trade, what they do is they tilt, right? They start to take random trade, risky trade. They start to have this anger towards the market. And I understand it because I was once in your shoes and I didn't know any better and I was revenge trading. Okay. Another key thing I want you guys to really pay attention to is that when you're taking your trade, make sure it's beneath the Bollinger Bands, okay? The middle line right here, make sure that the price is beneath it. This strategy is very, very good, guys. It's a very high win rate strategy, right? If you execute it correctly. All right. The thing about this is do not make, like, if you have a parabolic SAR or so, do not take trade. You need at least like maximum 7, 8, 10, 9 going higher. The signal becomes a little bit more weaker. You can still take the trade, but it becomes weaker. You notice right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parabolic. This means it's fresh and it's strong. Okay, I'm still gonna take trade here because I have noticed that the parabolic SAR is still below 7 parabolic. So this means there is still enough fresh sellers in the market. Plus, we are already with the trend. You see that? And we are below the Bollinger Band. And the main thing also, we are below the 50 level of the RSI. Let me talk about that for a second, because you need to make sure all the time when you're about to take your trade, if you're taking a sell, you always need the RSI to be below the 50, not above, right? And if you're taking a buy position, you need the RSI to be above the 50, okay? Now, in this scenario here, the RSI is well in the selling area. Plus, I have my MACD right here also with me. Okay. I could see that there is a pullback right here to the middle of the Bollinger Band. It breaks it, pull back, and then we have a green candle right there. And the parabolic SAR also are still below my price point. So this means that I'm in the right direction. Plus MACD has crossed in my direction also. Now for the RSI, it's in the middle, you know, like it's over the a little bit, but not really. But thing is this, guys, if you're using 4 indicators and 3 indicators saying the same thing, but one contradicting the signal, you can still take the trade. It just becomes a little bit risky, but you can still take it. I'm making sense, because you have good trade, bad trade, and you have perfect trade. Now, this will be the end of my session. I will see you in the next session. Peace out.